Hey everybody, welcome back to more Noire for the PlayStation 3. Now we're gonna investigate McCaffrey's apartment, number 6.
Apartment 6.
Yeah, I can't tell that by myself, buddy. Isn't it second floor? I don't even know. No, that's 5. Here's number 6. Knock, knock, knock. Guess who?
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. Want to do the honors, Phelps?
I'm in already, idiot. Probably wanna find some communist pamphlets and shit like that. Okay, I mean, killers cannot be this stupid to put everything like on plain sight, make it so obvious. You know, without hiding things in a good place.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
No, wait. The other way.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
Yeah, that's probably me. Got a problem, bruh? Yep. There he is.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
God damn, where's the ladder? It was there. Uh-oh. I can still see it on the radar. Ah, there he is. I see him running. Why is he going to the other side?
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
He's kind of slow. I already got him. Tackle, 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 tackle. There's a little bell sound every time I tackle.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Just for making sure you won't get up on your own. Punch in the face while you're on the floor.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be the case.
That was surprising in a good way, though.
I think that asshole Jameson was stuff to you.
Okay, I guess I have to go to Central to interrogate them again. The two suspects. I'm going
Got a
there.
list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
One day of my life without glory.
You think the list is exhaustive, Russ? Who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put
all the puzzle pieces together in a later date. I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want the confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young folks.
The interrogations themselves will be a bit more complex. Because you don't have to interrogate each suspect only once. You have to go back and forth, asking them different questions.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
It's more flexible in terms of the final decision.
I knew you would think it was me.
So yeah, relationship with the victim.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Okay, you're totally lying because McCaffrey told us that you were drinking with her the night she was found dead.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Here, victim last seen. McCaffrey testified to seeing victim enter a hotel with Tiernan on the night of the murder. There you go.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Victim's book found.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You're not saying she stole it. Don't get tricked by the straight face. It's doubt, I think.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but you know, I'm not so sure.
Alibi for James Tiernan.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
No, you do remember. You're nervous. I'm gonna say you're lying. Let me see. Because I'm not totally sure about the proof.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
No, you were drinking. You were drinking together. And look. Store owner Robbins testified victim bought whiskey for a boy after an argument, right? To make it up. He is the guy in question. So here's the proof.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Access to murder weapon.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
He is actually telling the truth. Thing is, he's looking at the sides, he's hesitating a bit. We have no proof, therefore we have to go for doubts.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
So, he said he was going to kill her? In a way? No, not gonna charge him.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
Keystone.
We want to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Okay. By the look of things, McCaffrey seems to be our guy. We still have to interrogate him for a second time, and then make a decision.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
So fucking confident. I'll fuck you up, buddy. You'll see. Alibi for McCaffrey.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
What if I told you that we found something interesting in your house or your apartment for the facts?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard. And what do you have that proves I was there?
Because we found something on the rail yard that we also found, at least the other half of it, in your apartments. Wait. Oh my god, don't tell me I didn't pick up. No, I think I didn't fucking pick up the letter. Yeah, the only thing I saw in the apartment before going to the pigeon thing on the rooftop was the tire iron, but not the half of the letter. We don't have it. This sucks.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Yeah, he could be lying, but I don't have the proof regardless.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
Yeah, that was made on
I
purpose.
was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the fifth columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. Your funeral.
Yeah, I knew. I saw the letter, but I forgot to pick it up. Because I saw it. It was half of the letter from the mother, if you remember, at the rail yards, I think. Asking the girl to get back home. Must have been the real killer, the one who put it there, of course, in order to us to accuse McCaffrey in the end. Access to tire iron.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
See, the note from the mother. They said they found it, but it didn't actually.
Stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment.
See? The note from the mother. That's kind of contradictory because they say they found it. And I knew I had to find it there, but I forgot just to pick it up. So that's why I didn't have it as part of my proof. Regardless, you're lying.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Yes. Yes, we can prove that at least. The accusation from Tiernan. Look at this. Getting back to the letter, the upper half of the turn letter. See, the thing that I should have found in the apartment was the lower half, of course. And probably because of that mistake, I won't be able to get the 5 stars.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Okay.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Wait a minute, do I have to use the phone? What for?
Operator, give me R&I.
Anyway, I have to get back to Tiernan right now.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Wow.
Thanks.
He got such a criminal record, but first let's go back to Tiernan and ask him about this accusation.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go, it's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Events prior to murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
Well, right now we have to put lie and use McCaffrey's accusation.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
I don't really believe what McCaffrey says, but I have to use it as proof. No, 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 no! Oh, shit!
I told you all I know. I wouldn't do a thing like this.
No, wrong! No, it was the other thing. The accusation from McCaffrey. Well, the thing is... Oh my god, I'm making a lot of mistakes. I mean, not a lot. But... Yeah, I picked the wrong proof. Thing is, he was too drunk to remember, that's the thing, so... He thinks he might have killed her, but he doesn't remember.
I want to make homicide.
So even if I put the accusation before McCaffrey, he wouldn't know. Military service.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You have been in trouble for violence because we just got some extra information.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Well, now we're gonna pick it up or pick the choice correctly. Criminal record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
was like a confession kind of thing. Anyway, we are going to charge you. Hopefully, even with a couple of mistakes at hand, I will be getting my 5 stars regardless.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You
Okay.
bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
Well, I picked the right guy, at least in terms of accusation. Let's see if I'm giving my 5 stars. Even with a couple of mistakes. 13 out of 15 questions correct. I got 4 stars and not 5. Well, it could have been better, but at least I picked the right guy. Sometimes, when making decisions, you end up picking the wrong guy, and instead of receiving a congratulation from your captain, you will be told off, which is no good. So in other words, with a little bit of problem, I won in the end.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
There is the rivalry between Phelps and Kelso. The Quarter Moon Murders.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Okay, time to end this. Next time we're gonna start the last case of the homicide desk, finally. So, thanks for watching. See you later.